Hello everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Police arrest an MTN staff whose girlfriend died on him. It was gathered that the police command in Adamawa State on Friday yesterday confirmed the arrest of an MTN staff who goes by the name Lekong over complicity in the death of a 37 years old mother of two. And the DSP Suleiman in Adamawa State Police Command, that's the public relations officer, confirmed the development in the news which was spread out in Yola, Nigeria. It was said that Agbole was arrested, that's the boyfriend, on a charge of homicide and was being detained at the command's criminal investigation department, and that he is currently in their custody, and the case is currently under investigation and will be charged to court after the public relations officer has concluded with their investigation. And Mr. Agbole, that's the communications engineer with MTN Nigeria, admitted that he had been in a relationship with the deceased, who is called Lugas, for more than 3 years. And Mr. Agbole, that's the MTN staff who hails from Lagos State, however, said that he was married with 2 children and that they were in a relationship with Lugas for the past 3 years, and everybody in their family know him very well. That is, her own family members know him very well. And that on February 21st, 2021, about 9 a.m., that he called her on the phone and asked her to see him because they had not seen for some time. And that when she arrived, they started having fun and she suddenly collapsed. When he realized she was not breathing, he then called one of his female friends and told her what happened. She advised him to take her to the hospital where she was confirmed dead. Also, according to the family of the late Lucas, that's the woman he was actually having fun with, said they suspected foul play as the boyfriend, as Lekon, said his own side of the story. And narrating their ordeal, the sister of the deceased, who goes by the name Bridget, who spoke on behalf of the family, said that she was at home with her late sister on February 24th, 2021, when the boyfriend called her on the phone like past 10 a.m. and she was preparing food in the house when the boyfriend called her. And she also told her to continue with the cooking and that she would be back in a jiffy to finish preparing the food. The sister said, these were her sister's words, that's Bridget. I was shocked when in less than an hour, Lekon came crying that my sister had been rushed to the hospital because she collapsed immediately she entered his house. I followed him to the hospital and asked where she was, but I was told by a nurse to see the doctor. She said the doctor, who did not allow them access to the body, then confirmed that their sister was dead. That was when I started crying and called other members of the family who came to the hospital. Bridget was still in shock because she could not believe her sister, who left home hale and healthy, would suddenly collapse and die just like that. She said more worrisome and suspicious was the fact that less than an hour that their sister left home, she visited her boyfriend, collapsed, was rushed to the hospital and confirmed dead before the boyfriend came to inform them. He came to the house within that short period, less than an hour, to inform us. How possible is that? This is a question that the sister is actually putting up at the moment. She said this: he had time and thought of calling one of his girlfriends when she collapsed, but he did not call her family immediately, even though he has all our phone numbers. He did not even raise an alarm for neighbors to come to his aid when the incident happened, but instead called his girlfriend and waited for her to come and help him take my sister to the hospital. All this in less than an hour. It is not possible. We know she was killed, but how and why? It is only Lekon and that lady who can tell us. This is what the sister Bridget is saying. And according to Bridget, she said that her sister, who everyone testifies to her gentility and humility, does not deserve to die like that. And the sister is saying that she appealed to the police of Adamawa state government, civil society organizations, and well-meaning Nigerians to ensure justice for her sister and not let this matter be swept under the carpet. It's really heartbreaking when you hear something like this, and she is a mother of two. And then the Lekon also claimed that they were just together and he called her, and while they were together in bed, this is what happened. She just collapsed. Yes, I think if we want to reason along with the sister, the first thing is, why didn't he call on the family member? I know, yes, fear and all of that can play a part in something like this, but at the same time, the family members should have been the first person, or aside that, your neighbors around. You would have screamed out loud, because out of the fear, knowing that you are innocent of a crime like this, something like this that would just happen, the first people you would alert is even neighbors before you even start calling family members, because the neighbors are closest to you and they will easily help you to either rush her to the hospital to save her life. But then he stayed there, and look at his own narration. He stayed, and then when he noticed she collapsed, he now called his own friend, a female friend, on the phone to narrate what happened, and then waited for her to come. So this his story is even looking so suspicious. You now waited for the female friend to come when you are claiming that this lady just collapsed on you. And instead of calling neighbors around or even seeking for a way to start rushing her to the hospital, while on the way you could call her family members, he now stayed back, paused, called a friend until that girl came to the house, and then she advised him to take her to the hospital. Then that was when they left. If this person was supposed to have been saved, don't you think all those time wasted calling a girl on the phone, waiting for her to arrive before taking her to the hospital, it's a time that would have been used to even resuscitate her if she was still alive or still had some breath in her. But then all this time wasted was just like wasting someone's life. Then why didn't you call the family members? You waited until you've taken her to the hospital, and then the doctor had already confirmed her dead, which he knew already that she was dead, before he now started calling on her family member. This is so suspicious if you come to analyze the whole thing critically. He had every opportunity to communicate with her family members. He did not. He had every opportunity to scream out loud for neighbors to come out to his rescue, to help him out. He still did not do that. So you wouldn't blame the family if they are suspecting foul play in all of this. Probably, who knows, this guy may be innocent, but the way he went about it had already started making fingers to point at him with regards to her death. If only he knew. Like I said, fear can make people do a lot of things. You could be afraid of what happens if you call neighbors, they may kill him and think he's the one who killed her. And if he calls her family members immediately, they may think he was the one who killed her. Maybe, who knows? You can't read the minds of people. These are just speculations. This might have been thoughts in his mind and he decided to call that girl. But notwithstanding, someone who is dying, you needed help to see that this person is revived back to life if she still had some energy in her. But he decided to call a friend. But come to think of it, he's looking at this corpse or this woman lying there in front of him. That fear would have even made him to scream out loud and call neighbors to please come to his aid. But then you just thought of a female friend, another friend, and now the sister is referring to that other friend as his girlfriend. You had to call on the phone, and then you before you put no. All of this really, there are a whole lot that you can pick out of what has happened right now. It's so sad that this lady has gone, leaving her two children behind. And it's just a story that a whole lot of questions will be put in place. One and two will be put up together. I hope they get to find out what really happened. And currently, the MTN staff guy, that's Mr. Lekon, is in police custody while they are carrying out investigations to find out what really led to her death. And he called her in such a hurry that she should come. They needed to see and talk. And she left. And the sister is saying all of this happened just within an hour. Guys, what do we draw out of this now? Will fingers still be pointing at Mr. Lekon with what has just transpired? Within 1 hour, everything has just happened. And then no news to the family until much later when the lady has been confirmed dead, before he now had to let the family know that their sister is in the hospital. However it turns out to be, I know definitely they will come out with a final verdict on what really killed her. I think an autopsy needs to be carried out in something like this so as to verify the real cause of her death. May the soul of Andy Lucas rest in peace. And may Almighty God console her entire family, friends, every other person that knew her, well wishers. May God console them all. But mostly may God console her children, whom she has left behind. I wonder how the kids will feel knowing that their mom is no more. However it turns out to be, whatever updates you have about this particular incident, you will all definitely be notified and updated on this. Friends, if you have anything to say, you can please put that down at the comment section. Thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Friends, I'm here today to talk about how to start up a new YouTube channel. So for those that are looking to start up a new YouTube channel, probably you've been trying to figure out how to go about it, or you have been trying to see what it entails or what you need to start. That's why I'm here today, to give you the easy way for you to get this done. Not just the easy, but the best method, and also to give you or to talk about the best teacher who will give you all that is required for you to start up your own YouTube channel. This is a teacher. He is really successful with his YouTube, and he has been a teacher for so long now. Teacher is Matt Pa. He's going to give you a step-by-step method on how to start up your own YouTube channel. No stone unturned. Every step of the way, he's going to lead you through it. You have links that you can actually reach out to him and communicate with him directly. That's MathPa there. You can see the huge successes he has made in YouTube. You can see his silver, you can see the gold, you can also see his revenue that he's actually making on YouTube, which is very huge. He is going to give you a YouTube step-by-step tube mastery class every step of the way, from the beginning of the opening of the channel to how you can start up and put up your videos. He is leaving no stone unturned, like I said. So for those that are seeking for how to start up their own YouTube channel, this is the easiest and the fastest way for you to have access to this particular teacher who is honest and straightforward, and you will enjoy every bit of the class and you will have lots of gain. At the end of your class, you will have lots to hold on to and to start up your own YouTube channel. It's going to be like an ABC class starting from the scratch. So please, for those of you that are interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, MathPa, he is the teacher and you will have direct access to him. I'm dropping the link below. So please, you just click on that link and you will have access to MathPa's class. He is going to give you the whole content of YouTube and all that it takes for you to be successful in YouTube and how to start YouTube from the scratch. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat, he's leaving no stone unturned. And it's so interesting that if you have any kind of complaint, no matter the time you have this complaint or you are confused about anything, you can communicate directly to him and he will give you a response as soon as he gets your question or as soon as he gets your mail or anything you're trying to confirm from him. He is quick at responding and he will give you the right answers. And even if you go elsewhere to search, you find out that what he is saying is actually true. He wouldn't mislead you. So please, for those of you that want to start your own YouTube channel from the scratch and see how you can be successful on YouTube, please go to this link, click on the link below so you'll have access to the teacher. That's the teacher there. You can see and see his success. You can go through that and then you click on the link so that you can have direct access to MathPa himself. This teacher, you will enjoy and enjoy every bit of the classes that he's going to give to you. So friends, do not forget to click the link below so you have access to MathPa's Tube Mastery class, and he will give you the best teaching for YouTube you would really need to start your own channel. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you once again, and God bless you all.